what? Say what?
For the fellowship.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio, ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm John Newman.
Dusty Sandehan.
All right, we're back for the fourth segment, hanging out poolside now at the Hell and High Water Studios, the secret location, north side of Houston, if you ever want to come hang out. Did we tell them where we are?
No.
Oh, never mind. No, I can't tell you where we are.
Sugarland.
Yeah, we're actually down in Sugarland, and yeah, we'll send you over to Tom's house.
In the Heights.
Now, we're hanging out with Swimwear Department in the pool. Some are actually partaking. The water was a little chilly, I'm not gonna lie. But
It's fantastic.
yeah, we're gonna listen to another song, and then we're gonna talk about that song.
Okay. All right, we're going to listen to Swim Up Bar.
Designated diver at the swim up bar. So get kicked, you can't get there in a car. Sex is on the beach, see all the pommies on par. Boys are extra heavy, liquor's extra hard. Designated diver at the swim up bar. The swimming pool is deep, glasses also wide. Bottles full of giant squid and alligator gar. Lifeguards are off duty, so it's BYOGUARD. Designated diver at the swim up bar. Oh God! Swim up to the 1,600 yards. Chips are super soggy and the pretzels also are. The BAC .083 is pumping through your heart. Designated diver at the swim up bar. He's riding free tequila, Joanna's slinging shots. Drinks are coming 2 by 2 and no one built a knot. The surface is on fire from all the alcohol. Designated diver at the swim up bar. Oh yeah! Go cannonball! Designated diver at the swim up bar. Designated diver at the swim up bar. Designated diver at the swim up bar. Designated diver at the swim up bar.
All right, well, that was a short song.
There she was, just walking down the street.
Yeah, we barely got through like another conversation while we were listening. No, that was different. You know, that was still a little different. Yeah, I still get the upbeat, you know, and everything that you guys do and all that, but it was more, I don't know, it was a little punkier.
Yeah.
But a little more hard-hitting, I would like to think.
Yeah.
I
We like dialed up the tempo on that one as much as we could, right?
I think we like to do up-tempo, hard-hitting quite a bit. That's probably 75% of what we've been doing, would you say?
Do y'all, everybody agree that that's like more fun to do, or is it just like, yeah, we're gonna do this one? Or is there certain styles that you guys want to play that everybody, that the rest of the group's like, nah, man?
I think for me, now that we have some songs that have been written in the later end of like our run of like getting the record together, that are a little different, and even the slower like Shop, like we listened to before, like I really enjoy playing that just because it's different.
Yeah,
It's got a little slower, it's got a more groove, because we've got enough stuff that it's just up tempo, hard hitting stuff, and it's fun. I mean, that is extremely fun to play too, and I like to. I don't know. Most of our set is probably that, but when you hit the points of the set where it's like time to take it down and like change tempo or like change feel, that's a fun point in the set for me.
I think now I prefer like writing things with complexity over just energy. I think energy is always a component that we look for, but I want complexity in there. But this song, Swimwear Bar, I think was the first song that we really wrote. And like, I mean, in our old practice space, it was the first time we had like, with that breakdown, like, that had like a, holy shit, this is like the heaviest thing we've done. That isn't just like punk, like everything's distorted. Like this is like, we're all doing something that's heavier, and it sort of unlocked like another tool in the band.
It was the first time I used a different pedal than just the distortion pedal.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm like building out a little pedal board.
And it was me experimenting with like different like envelopes and cutoffs on the patch on the, like another patch that I'd already used on something, like experimenting with different sounds beyond just the sort of canon that we started with, I guess. So
yeah,
this song I think was the one that kind of opened up the potential of like, oh, we can write stuff like this, like, because this was the first one I think beyond
I think like full
Walster and at the
band
pool,
sitting and writing it,
where we were sitting together writing it, and we're like,
it got us maybe a little bit out of our like meat and potatoes swimwear like OG sound, which is just surfy fun, up tempo stuff. We got to hit some sections that were a little more complex, and like the writing and the orchestration is a little bit different, and that's something for us to be proud of, I think.
And for the keys, like getting away from just like organ or piano, like electric piano kind of.
We got
really sound, but it was synthy, but it's like this weird kind of like mosquito-y synth at times, or just like getting different sonic textures in there for the first time. I think was it for me. It unlocked. I was like, oh shit, this is, you know, like we've got so many things that we can go to from here. So
and we have two instruments, it's bass and keys. So keys unlocking another area of like the keys realm to like work with in our sound is massive to us. So like,
and then Ned getting more pedals and building out pedals from there is like,
it's all because we played a wedding gig where we had to play a White Stripes.
And
I was like, oh, I have like a little pog pedal, and like best thing that happened to the band. I use it for every song now.
On my Juno, I built a patch that was 4 different patches built into one, in like different octaves and stuff. So like wherever I played, it was like a different sound. But I was like, I can make this kind of sound guitar-y. So like experimenting with, you know, taking it beyond just like a basic, here's piano, here's organ, that like the first album was kind of.
I guess there's a good quote from our friends band Pearl Earl up in Denton. They're like, slash LA now, but they're like, we like our guitars to sound like synths and our synths to sound like guitars. So we kind of took that like mindset, and it was like, hell yeah, nothing needs to make sense.
Yeah,
but it can still make sense.
Synths make sense.
Make sense. Something like that. You know?
Like synthesizers.
I'm listening, and you know, this is a song-centric show, and so I fully appreciate everything that you guys are just kind of delving into, but also this is so Swimwear Department, because it's like the serious conversation about the song coming together, but then the lead singer is like, sans clothes right here in front of me. I mean, it's like, it's very distracting.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm trying to, you know, really hone in on.
Always having a flow, you know.
You gotta have a float. If you want to talk about lyrics, I think, you know, they're talking about how this is a song where, you know, there's like a lot of breakthroughs happening in terms of instrumentation, and this is the first song lyrically where I went do 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 do.
Yeah,
truly.
Yeah,
it's the first scat song we've done.
It's true. And I don't know if you remember this. I remember where I was when you sent the demo for this song, and it wasn't this song. It was another garbage
had
demo.
like a
There's another garbage demo that you sent us in 2018. The best thing about it, I was in Santa Fe with Amy, my wife, and we were like driving through the desert, and you sent it, and I was like, okay, let's listen to it. And the only thing I liked about it was everything else. I was like, no, that's gold. I was like, we're keeping that. And it wasn't until like 2 years later that we came back to it. I was like, remember that doo-doo-doo-doos you did? That was good.
He's like, finally.
Thinking about it since day one.
Also, shout out to Amy on the album, right?
Yeah. So she is one of the backstrokes currently with Jupiter as well. She hasn't done the last couple of shows because she just had a baby. Or Jupiter, not my wife, but so yeah, they both partner with us during bigger live shows to do theatrics and
if we're at a venue where we've got the space to do the more broad show that we like to do, then they're there.
Can we talk about that a little bit? 'Cause we haven't really talked about the live show, and that's a huge thing that y'all do.
Yeah, I think part of it is like, well, we love to be able to hold it down as just the four of us, and that's kind of the main deal, I guess. But we love to be able to like be booked in a venue or a space where there's enough stage area to bring on more, I don't know, accoutrement of just like lifeguard stands and have our backstrokes with us and like have our ladies with us that are just the best ever in roles.
It's not just backup singers, it's choreography, it's like bits, it's interacting with Matt, making his theatrics a little bit more by having some reactions to it. Like, it just adds so much to the show. It's fun.
They're also sort of like a mirror for the audience. So they're sort of like get to represent people in the crowd fully engaged in what we're doing.
Okay.
And so if anybody's ever like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
They can look at these people who are on stage doing the things that we want the audience
Just
to
a
do.
whole like, hey everybody, clap
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, well, because we may be distracted doing what we're doing with instruments and like playing, but like they've got the mind space to look at people and single them out and like pick up what they're putting down and as an audience member and like kind of reciprocate that stuff.
And honestly, some people like that aren't musicians, I can't relate to this, but like some people don't enjoy concerts very much because they might enjoy music, but they don't know what to look at or what to see. Like they can't like appreciate like a bass solo and be like, oh, look what he did. Some people like for the whole show watch Amy and Jupiter, and like I'll like after the show I'll be standing next to my wife and Jupiter, and they'll be getting more compliments sometimes than I am, and it's totally fine. Like I mean, even at Explosions when we played at White Oak Lawn, like. Somebody walked by Amy and was like, I want to beat you to Amy. I was just like, hell yeah.
Because she's just like, she's an animal.
Yeah.
The pinnacle of like a live performance person.
Yeah. So they give
best,
something
man.
to look at, but also to mimic, and like they give instructions, whether it's like verbal instructions, body instructions, or just like. Yeah. So
From a performance standpoint, I met Matt and Amy through doing improv comedy in Houston.
Okay.
I was doing that for years. I don't know. Or do you want help? You want a high five?
Rough foot.
Yeah,
Because of knowing them, I met Jack and Jeremy through that. But we all kind of come from a live performance background outside of music, so the theatrics of it are.
yeah. And my wife is a theater teacher. And in theater, so it's crazy. There's a lot of that. Like
There's a whole lot brought to the table.
yeah.
And we're
live
We're gonna
people.
set up and play a show.
We
We're
enjoy
gonna
playing a show,
do
not just a concert. Like we want to do something bigger, something different,
Yeah.
participatory, but also visually involved, more than just watching a bunch of people play. And you know, a lot of bands rely on like lighting nowadays to like give a show. Like we want to do also that, but also, you know, the theatrics I think is something that we've been experimenting with a lot lately and making it bigger and weirder and more fun. So Yeah.
Well, if you've never been to a show, lights out, which means it's time to go.
Fast and blackout.
So yeah, I think that's when the bars start to close. They're like start turning off lights.
Or on.
True.
Last call unless you know somebody, then the lights come back on.
Make sure you have a designated diver to get you home.
That's right.
No, appreciate you guys hanging out. Never seen them. Go check them out. Go watch a live show anyways. Like, just go anywhere in Houston. Almost every night there's a badass show playing somewhere.
Hell yeah.
So go watch a live show, but check out Swimwear Department.
Yeah, our next show, if this is out before then, is November 11th. We'll be playing at Continental Club with Tomar and the FCs, so come out for a dance party. Should be
It'll
a
be a
good
good
time.
time.
But otherwise, like you said, support live music.
Yeah.
Support a lot of live music.
The man said it. I don't think we can say anything further than that.
All right, on that note, this is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back.
Muzzy hair cut off, she was looking like a dream. If that's your dirty look, I hope it never gets clean.
Time to flip the record. The B-side when we come back. Vinyl Voices will return.
For over 30 years, the attorneys at Adley Law Firm have helped navigate their clients through car and truck accidents, premise liability claims, and other types of personal injury cases. They are board certified and have an aggressive reputation with insurance companies, and their caring approach to clients has made them one of Houston's best Google-reviewed personal injury firms. Live chat now with an Adley Law Firm representative at adleylawfirm.com or call 713-999-8669 for a free consultation. No fees unless they win your case. 713-999-8669. Key T Wellness, our friends down in Dickinson, is where you need to go if you're feeling sluggish, non-energetic, and non-motivated, not just when you're hungover. Get to know your numbers. As we get a little older, our hormone levels change, men and women. Key T Wellness can help. Weight loss, hormone optimization, low testosterone, B12, Botox, and more. KeyTWellness.com. Why not feel your best again? KeyTWellness.com.
Welcome back to Vinyl Voices Radio Show. Grab a pint and settle in.
Yes, we are here hanging out with Blazing Black Killer. And man, we have one more song for us to listen to. What's it gonna be?
We have one more song. This song is All Right.
All right, yeah, this is our first. It's our single. It's out now. YouTube, all DSPs. All right. I jumped into my back. Took you a little bit.
No,
you didn't do that on the other songs, but you were very excited about this. This probably because it's got a video to it, and it's the single's actually out right now.
Yeah,
you're right.
It is.
So down the what's wrong with you?
I'm in that dasher with a vixen. You don't wanna see us blitzing. Underhanded pitching, hit him straight up in his mitten. Hope the Lord forgive him, man. His grandma been praying, been a bad boy since the Pistons. Wipe his nose, ain't no call. Tell his partners come get him. Stuffing yachts with the pigeons. When we talking outside lingo, ain't no talking over digits. Currents over karma, ain't no mother. Tell them black sent you, sir, your people not your feeling. Oh, man, that smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. Man, that smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people, alright. All my people, alright.
So this song, right? I get an email that says all right. And I'm like, all right, let me open it. And I hear, I'm up in the black box Chevy with the drum. I'm up in the black box Chevy with the drum. I got what you need, that parumpa pump pump.
Yeah.
My girlfriend name is what? I'm like, the hell you get that from?
The parumpa pump pump sound.
I'm just like, okay, I get it, little drummer boy drums, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
drums mean doing different things. Fuck does that mean? But it's creative, it's provocative, I like it. So I'm at work. I'm in the dasher with a vixen. You don't want to see us blitzing. Underhanded pitching. Hit him straight up in his mid. And I was like, I got some of that. And he was like, already? I was like, yeah, man. Let me, as soon as let me go record that. And so then the last part is so funny because sometimes we had that kinetic energy. I was thinking of I was thinking of like, you know, your Memphis, your Project Pat. So I had kind of wrote something to that or whatever, but he had some lyrics and he needed like 2 bars, but he had most of it written or whatever. And so then I had already had like the cadence that I was gonna kick, and then he had a similar cadence. And I was like, man, that was what but I didn't want him to think that I was lying. Like, damn, we was thinking the same thing at the same time. But you know what I'm saying? It was just like that whole Memphis thing, man. And then we just made it work at the end, and people literally asked the same question. Is that you? I'm like, yeah, it's the same dude rapping from this.
Oh, yeah, and most of our music on purpose has a bit of a nuance to it, another gem. So that's why when we perform a lot of these songs live, although you don't know it, you feel some sort of connection to it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It could just be the cadence. I have a lot of people like, oh man, I see with the Project Pack flow on the end of 3-6, whatever they want to say.
Right.
Because if you know it triggered something for you. So a lot of our records have some variants of nuance to it.
Yeah.
Because relatability helps.
Yeah,
Especially when you
that's
try to
what-
get new people to listen.
I was saying about the beginning, the all right, you know, Outkast has that song. It's like, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Don't everybody like to smell like gasoline?
yeah, yeah.
He does start with that. All right, I never thought
Yeah.
about it, but that's perfect.
that's
That was a connector
that
for
got
you,
me, right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I didn't even do that on purpose, but that was your connector,
Right.
And this is why music can speak for itself, because you'll find your own connector in a way that I never would have thought.
And then I was like, man, this is bumping. I just like turned it up and like opened up the sunroof and
And the weirdest thing is, so I'm hypnotized by the beginning because I still don't know what's happening. I'm still on the rumpa pump pump part. And then I hear the cowbells and I snap out of it. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is like, did he do this on purpose? Is this a little, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how it goes into my verse. It's like the cowbell, and then it's like, oh, rap. Like, it's like dinner time, like, ding. So I was like, oh, shit, is he trying to call me a cow now? He's already talking about me on the other song. I'm trying to see, is he trying to say I need to lose some weight? Is the cowbell for the cow? What is the...
Come on now,
what is
Bishop.
going... Is this my motivation? My motivation? What's going on here? You never know with him. He already put father of the year in a relationship. Still not over there. So I'm trying to figure out, is this for me? What am I supposed to take from this?
Hey, man,
music is open to interpretation, but
very much
come
so.
on, you know.
You got that bad boy wide open for interpretation right now. Oh man, this was fun.
It was really fun.
It's been very motivating. This is the last episode, guys.
The last episode.
It's gonna be all reruns after this. We're going to syndication right after this show.
Yeah.
We practice a collection of songs, but a lot of times the song order and structure of song we're gonna do changes on the fly. I'm calling the auto Tom Brady style on the fly on the stage.
Yeah.
What happens is you have an idea of what you want to do and what order you want to do it. It's like a film. It's like making a movie. It's like making a movie. So I decide based on the venue and based on the audience I think is going to be there. I think this is going to be a rom-com film. I think the best film for this audience is a rom-com. So I'm going to put together my best version of rom-com films for these to present. But what happens when you get there? This audience does not want rom-com. They want action.
Right.
I just made a whole film of rom-com. How am I gonna? So I'm calling, but I have action in the bag. I have every. I'm using these examples, right? But I have every type of film created. So when I pull up to the venue,
you pull out.
There you go.
And now
There you
it's an
go.
action film.
Hey,
Oh, it's been shows where I was like, hey, man, we need to get to the hits.
yeah, man. Like it's a film. So it's a, I mean, when I say a film, I mean it. If I do a rom, I'm using these titles again. If I use a rom-com, it's gonna start off kind of slow. It's a rom-com. Now if I'm doing it, so and it builds up the suspense towards the middle, then it kind of dies back down, right? If I do an action film, I start first scene to what? Boom, somebody gotta die. You know what I mean? So when you so that determines whether if I'm gonna start off with a kind of a slower song or do I start off with an action film with a high powered song.
You guys
How
are
far that
entertainers.
is. Absolutely.
At the end of the
First.
day, you're
Same as first.
entertainers.
Yeah.
And,
So, John,
you're putting together 15, 30 hour-long set of like entertainment for somebody, like a movie for people to watch.
Yeah.
Is what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Man, that's some long ass. It's not. There aren't too many national artists that can actually go 2 hours with their own material and people be like really.
It's still involved.
Yeah, because like I say, it's crazy, man.
And it's
like,
the energy. Well, because they don't know all the words. They don't know most of them.
Right.
But we present it in such a way.
We always throw back a little
To invite you in.
back to Houston and your shows.
Yeah, I always.
we got to
always.
because people born from Houston. Houston is the
And that's
And that just
That's
gets
a
everybody
connector.
like rolling back in.
It's a connector. Yes, it's a. Cause I know you don't know.
Yep.
I know you didn't know the songs before that, but I hit you with something that you do know.
Yep.
Retention. And now I got you for the next 3 records, and these are the ones that are really.
And
These are the ones that are
Yeah,
really.
and the next
and
record,
these are
we
the
about
ones
to
that are
hit
gonna
you
be
across-
bangers.
yeah, we about to hit you
So
across
once
the
I hit
head
you with
with
these 3, after that, by the time I get to the last song, if I do my job right, you're probably gonna be asking for an encore.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. I said when I watched it at House of Blues the other day, it was like, I know all these songs. and I just got to roll through, like, already from a good set. Right?
Yeah.
Already through a good set. Everybody, the whole crowd is like super into it. And then we rolled into that part, and they really got into it. And I was like, man, ready for Far Side yet?
Yeah,
man.
that's it. Let's keep it going. Yeah.
Keep it
Man,
going.
you know the wildest thing about that show is we're standing ready to go and we kind of nervous. We didn't know that the opener was gonna.
Who nervous?
No, I'm just, bro. You go pee right before we go on stage.
That's what I do.
That's nervousness.
I get everything out.
That's nervousness.
That's just
'Cause
prepared.
That's the thing, like,
preparation,
so,
baby.
look,
That's right.
so the funniest thing is, the crowd is like chanting like crazy, and I look through the crowd, and I'm like, so then I get the DJ. I'm like, hey, soon as you go out there, like just start throwing merch. Just let's just see how crazy we can get before we go out there, cause like we're used to crowds getting crazy, but when we're kind of already out there, they was like lit from the beginning, and we just like, "Arr!" and then people start taking off their shirt and putting on the merch shirts. It wasn't even their size. Looked like they was at a sleepover or something like that.
And let me say this. I don't know if it was this particular show or what, but there were a lot of older. Let me use the right word. There were a lot of seasoned cougars out there in that show, and I only say that because I think everyone else want them to try to kiss me when I walk through. When I walk by. I mean, I never got so many attempts to get kissed on. Ever, and they were like they were mildly aggressive. Thank y'all.
I will say this. I will say this.
I love you too.
I was standing in the
Keep it
crowd.
going. I love that energy. Keep that energy going.
You walk by me, like, and I was about to say something, and you're like, I got it. I know. Get out.
Yeah, I'll be moving,
situation.
man. Yeah,
You're in a situation.
Nah, that ain't his thing. Hey, it'd be me that get licked on the side of the face.
He was running. He was running from something.
He'll go check on his parents and then he gone. He gone. Now, if I'm out there with him, he'll be like, all right, man, because I know you gonna take whatever comes first. He knows, but yeah, he go get out of there. He don't be doing the crowds like that.
I have my moments, but I'm not gonna. No, I don't volunteer myself for that. Yeah. No, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. It's been a whole lot of fun. Blazing Black. If you never listened to them, find them online all over the place. Yeah, Blaze, BLAZEX, Black, BLACK, IG, Facebook, Spotify. It's a space Blaze, put a space X space and Black. And hit us up. DM us on IG.
You know who you're gonna be talking to.
Because you're not talking to me, talking to him. Hey, I saw y'all on with the show name, and then we go.
The chocolate one was the one that I had my eye on.
Whatever that one. However you want to spin
Lick
that.
this face.
Lick
Oh my God.
However y'all want to spin
That
that.
stuff dried up. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think we're out now.
Wow.
End on that note.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back.
Time to flip the record. Vinyl Voices will return.
QT Wellness, our friends down in Dickinson, is where you need to go if you're feeling sluggish, non-energetic, and non-motivated, not just when you're hungover. Get to know your numbers. As we get a little older, our hormone levels change, men and women. QT Wellness can help. Weight loss, hormone optimization, low testosterone, B12, Botox, and more. QTWellness.com. Why not feel your best again? QTWellness.com. For over 30 years, the attorneys at Adley Law Firm have helped navigate their clients through car and truck accidents, premise liability claims, and other types of personal injury cases. They are board certified and have an aggressive reputation with insurance companies, and their caring approach to clients has made them one of Houston's best Google-reviewed personal injury firms. Live chat now with an Adley Law Firm representative at adleylawfirm.com or call 713-999-8669 for a free consultation. No fees unless they win your case. 713-999-8669.
After that quick Frank's Pizza break, we're back with more Vinyl Voices Radio.
Hey everybody, Vinyl Voices Radio podcast. We're coming in with the fourth segment, a live performance by the Broken Spokes. I'm very stoked for this. I'm going to get out of the way so they can do that fit.
Thank